Hello everyone, it's Leslie here, coming to you from my hometown, and I'm not sure how windy it's going to get, but it's really windy out today. I wanted to show you this is actually the sun deck from my parents' house. This is Prince Rupert. This is where I grew up. This is where my grandmother was born, so I go way, way back in this little town. Anyways, I wanted to do my video out in nature, but like seriously, it was really too windy. So luckily we have this house to block us today, and hopefully I'm not sounding too windy to you. But anyways, I am outdoors, which means the odds are high I'm going to be talking about something from the mental, emotional, spiritual side of the triangle. And I am today, which is really super cool. So today I'm sharing with you a book. This book is It's Not Yoir Money. It's by a woman named Tosha Silver. It's jumped into one of my top 5 books all time, and you know what? It's been a long time since I had a book replace one of my other books in the top 5. And I wanted to share about it today because it's been a really helpful book for me in the last few weeks around feeling safe and secure and abundant and accepting versus scared and fear. And this dichotomy of either love or fear is one of the bases, is that a word, of spirituality and spiritual health and happiness. Is, are we in love or are we in fear? There's only 2 emotions, love or fear. And it was really interesting when I was deciding to do this this video today regarding what's happening on the planet right now around the coronavirus. So anyways, what I wanted to share was a few of the tips from the book, and because they've been really helping me, and you know, a lot of us have a bit more free time on our hands. I know I'm not watching as much hockey, and I'm certainly not going to this big event I wanted to go to on Sunday now because it's not happening. So I thought maybe if you want to buy a book and start enjoying one, or pull out another book, or just do some of the things that I'm going to suggest here, then it'll be great. So anyways, one of the first exercises, this is actually an 8-week series, or 8-week book of exercises, is around our ego. So we're going to focus on love or fear, and are you feeling love and peace and acceptance and safety, or are you feeling fear? Of course, the ego is a key thing for that, right? The ego was designed in our psychology to protect us from things, and it kind of got out of hand, I think, a lot when we're children and not raised in a place of knowing that we're loved and at peace. But anyways, right now it's kind of at an all-time high as far as feeling fearful, in my opinion. Not only my opinion, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so let's look and pay attention while we have some maybe extra free time to where are we really in fear, and why are we in fear. One of the exercises she gives us here, which I have found is so amazingly cool, is when you start to use, pay attention to when you're using words I, me, or my, and replace them with the word the. Now, the in the book is representing God or source or spirit or the universe, whatever you want to call it. But even if you just play with those words and replace I, me, or my with the word the, you will really notice what goes on, because it's really, really powerful for removing ourselves from ego-driven thoughts. The second exercise we've done with this book is around decluttering. So decluttering your mind of thoughts that might freak you out and get you caught up in things that aren't necessarily healthy for you, and also decluttering your house. So in keeping with the fact that you may have more free time, why not take some time to declutter your house? It's a really big thing these days, decluttering houses and decluttering your spaces, because it opens up space for peace and safety, and clutter definitely is a sign of not necessarily being at peace. So the third exercise is around fusion, and where are we fused to other people's beliefs and thoughts and fears, etc. So like intimate family relationships, like personal family relationships, like parents and siblings and husbands, partners, husbands and wives, and children. So looking at where are we fused to beliefs that other people close to us have, and where are we also fused to the bigger picture beliefs, and watching the news all the time, or getting caught up in other people's fears of what's going on with the virus right now. So, and then the last exercise we've done, actually, and this has been this week for me, is around our inner child. And lots of works out there around inner child, and I don't know how many of you have done work on your inner child, but the the main theme about inner child, and I really love how Tosha Silver takes care of this in this book, is that we're the only ones who can ultimately make ourselves feel safe, right? You know, this virus is doing some wild and crazy things on the planet, but you know, how we handle it and how we allow ourselves to feel more safe versus completely caught up in fear is really up to us. And so take the time, if you want, get this book. You're going to have some time, but this exercise that she does with us around inner child work is so phenomenal. You know, look it up online, inner child work, and take the time to really dialogue, tune into the inner child aspects of ourselves where we're not feeling peaceful and safe and secure. So that's what I wanted to share today. Give you a little bit more of my lovely little view for the day. It's really nice. And thanks for listening, and thanks for sharing. And it would be great to hear comments. So if you have any comments, that would be lovely to hear. I'll see you next time. Not sure if I'll be outdoors in nature or if I'll be at the whiteboard, but thanks for listening, and have a lovely rest of your day and weekend. And remember that you are safe. Thanks. Whoops.